Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Vlogmas 6 and this video is late. It's actually 1:33 a.m. but honestly I am up marking exam papers and so I realized that wait, hold up, I have to stop and do this video. So today's video, guys, we're going to be looking at 10 things people shouldn't say to fat people, and I'm a fat girl, so I've heard it all. I've heard it all. But it's important to avoid making negative comments about someone's weight or body in general. Instead, I think we should focus on positive and supportive conversations that promote well-being and self-esteem. So I'm about to give you 10 things that I think you shouldn't say to fat people, because and everybody strong is not everybody strong. So the first one I want to talk about is you'd be so pretty. You'd be so pretty if you lost weight, or you're pretty if you're a fat girl. Why I can't be fat and pretty? When I get it. First and foremost, beauty come in all sizes and shapes. So I can be fat and pretty. And you know, let's just be clear, I'm not promoting unhealthy lifestyle. I'm not promoting that. But and I should have said this before, there are people out there who are on the fat side of life, and I'm using the word fat. I'm not trying to be politically correct or anything like that. Fat, because that's what we are, fat. So there are people out there who are fat not off of their own doing, but there are people out there with actual illnesses that promotes or contributes to weight gain, and everybody out there eat down the place and gain all this weight. There are people who are trying so many things. They're dieting, they're exercising, but their hormonal issues are making it harder for them to lose weight. And seeing a specialist is not always cheap, especially if you live where I live in Jamaica. Seeing a nutritionist or a dietitian, seeing a physical therapist, getting a weight trainer. That is not weight trainer. It's not cheap, and so for the average man it's a pretty penny. So yeah, that's number one. You're pretty. You'll be pretty if you lose weight, or you're pretty if you're a fat girl. It's one of the most annoying things you can ever say to me or say to anybody who is fat. Anyways, number two, are you sure you should be eating that? Well, why shouldn't I eat it? Why? Because I'm fat, I cannot enjoy certain things. Why? You ever notice how some skinny people, they eat a whole lot, but it's just because their metabolism is different from some people's. Because like my sister, and I'll always compare myself with my sister, because my sister is a stick. My sister is very skinny and I'm on a big side of life. But my sister will get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and hungry and go cook food and eat. My sister, she's a cook food person, she eats. And me on the other hand, who barely eat, and me are the big one. And then people look at me and think I'm me I eat down the place, when my sister is like a chichi, I eat down the house. So you can't really just look at people and assume their eating habits or their health habits. You can't. You can't. Because you don't know my metabolism. You don't know our next person's metabolism. You don't know what goes on in people's bodies. So unsolicited opinions, keep them. Now this next point. It is okay if you have preference, because people do have preferences. Some people like them skinny, some people like them fat. It's okay to have preference, but to go the extra mile to tell somebody them not attractive because of their weight it is rude. Like it's just downright rude. Maybe me attractive because I'm fat. How you determine that? Show me your instrument of measurement. Some people are just rude and disrespectful, out of order, don't know them place, don't know them limits. What you do when you do all of them someday, or you say these things, you start affecting people's self-confidence, their esteem, their self-worth. And so people start feeling undervalued and them just start feeling less of themselves. And I can say all of this because I did it to myself. To myself. So I never wait for nobody for crush my self-esteem or to make me feel ugly. I never wait for nobody. I do it myself. And so for a while, and I've talked about my anorexia before in another video. Maybe I'll put it there if I don't remember. So, but I've spoken about my anorexia before. I just look in the mirror of myself and say, you don't good, you don't look good, you're not pretty, you're not attractive. And so I started starving myself. And then when I remember I was a teenager. I remember I was a teenager because I was always a skinny child until PCOS took over. And I remember I started gaining weight, and I remember a bus driver one time would tell me, say, no, he asked me if I just had baby. Me? I was fresh out of high school, by the way. He had asked if I just had a baby because my breast had gotten so big. And they say, me remember that from them time, they for sure how it affected me. And then I'd start gaining weight. I feel like a puberty kicking late. And so my body was starting to develop because I never had breasts. I never had breasts in high school, my love. I never had breasts. And then my period came at the end of third form, like the June in third form, when third form I done. And so I feel like by the time I graduated high school, my body was just coming into itself. It was just going through puberty. And I did gain some weight, and PCOS take over, and me put on a little weight and I start look plump. And I heard some things about me in the community. Is man ma have, and a man ma start take man. Virgin me. And all of those things, just hearing people say them something there, I started looking in the mirror, and I started believing. Also, I probably made it myself. So I started believing all that the people were saying. I'm convinced myself somebody I'm not attractive. I convinced myself that I wasn't attractive. And so I start starve myself. And trust me, I never look good when I start starve myself. When I come down and the weight was coming down, at them time they were never attractive. Anyways, moving on. When people start giving you diet tips, like did I ask you why you assume I need a diet tip? You ever try the keto? I think you ever try the keto. You ever try to go on like a water fast? Like, you ever try to cut out like meat out there? Or after you eat fruits? Like, why? How many you ask the MAGA person these things? Why are you asking me? Ask she too, cause she eat just as bad as me. But because she's skinny, she's more healthy. Can we stop being like this? Can we stop asking people or giving unsolicited opinions? We don't care about your thoughts. Come to us and we'll ask you. But please, don't be volunteering diet tips to people who, because they have a little weight. Don't do it. Do not do it. Because again, you don't know what people are struggling with. You don't know what people are living with. And every time you say something, you crush people a little bit more. And people start pretending to be okay around you. But they're uncomfortable in reality. I'm not even going to tell you the same, be a little bit more coy in your in your in your advice. I'm not gonna tell you encourage a balanced and healthy lifestyle or whatever, but because no, there's a lot of time when I come with these things when I already have assumptions about people, and I don't like that. I do not like that. When I must stop it. Stop it. Leave people alone. And then the next thing, I think I'm at number 5. The next thing I tell people, say, if them the skinnier, they would probably be a little bit, they would be healthier. Or if you'd be healthier if you're skinny. No, enough skinny people out there were unhealthy, and a lot of fat people who are healthy. Let's get that right. Enough skinny people unhealthy, enough fat people healthy. Enough. So you cannot literally, and I say it many times since I started the video, you can't just look on somebody and assume say them healthy or unhealthy. You cannot. Because a lot of sicknesses, a lot of diseases, a lot of stuff are invisible to the naked and natural eye. Some things you have to know people medical diagnosis to know that, alright, yeah. I posted a video on TikTok. This week. And it's something somebody said to me this week that triggered that video. I think sometimes people get too comfortable with saying certain things to people so much that they're not even cognizant of the fact that they're affecting people's mood and whatnot. Yeah. So I'm gonna play the video right now. Talk the truth. When you're fluffy like me, when you have a little bit of weight or something like that, you ever notice that nothing can happen to you? Like, nothing can happen to you. Because everything what happen to you, I cause of the weight. Oh, Jesus, I can't find my money. Hey, you don't feel like you have too much weight? Jesus made that hurt me. You know, sir, probably the weight. You go upstairs on the 3rd floor, come back down, have to go back upstairs, come back down, have to go back upstairs a 3rd time, come back down. Jesus, I'm tired. Hey, actually, you're not exercising. No, I will come and just go up the 3rd floor 3 times. What? My neck hurt me for so long. I've been over mark them paper here. No, man. I do wait, you know. Buck my toe. And I buy for the toe because it's hot. You know, buck your toe. Hey. I do wait, you know. I mean, I don't want these things happen too. So the next point, you should exercise more. You don't even. It's last year. I'm telling you, I have PCOS. So last year I did start this workout thing, and I had a trainer, personal trainer. That's what I was looking for earlier. And I had a personal trainer, and we were working out. But my fat is stubborn. And we were working out for like 4 months, 5 or so months, and when I go up on the scale, I just 1 pound I lose. I mean, I say, I'm doing everything, and when something happened to me just no bother, me give up, me just give up, and me just decide to make a live happy in my fat skin. But I think eventually I'm going to go back to the drawing board, and deal with it, because this belly has got to go. Because sometimes I see some little cute things when she more and then I remember the belly can't wear another suit there, that outfit there. So honestly, the only reason, well, not the only reason, but a reason why I would want to go down, apart from just health reasons, is so I can buy certain clothes. Yeah, call me shallow. But me I like to put on certain clothes and know about the belly. Again, people have preferences. So when, and that's fine that you have a preference, but like I said, don't be rude about it. Don't be looking at somebody and be like, I could have never dated somebody your size. Wow. Honestly, I would have never dated somebody with your personality. Because if you can just open your mouth and blatantly say that about somebody's physical appearance to them face with no remorse or no consideration for your feelings, I could have never dated somebody like you. No, sir. Go one side with your disgusting self. Because what we do as a society is that we place so much emphasis on people's physical appearance and not their internal characteristics, their attributes. We don't focus enough on who people are. We don't do that. We just want to know what them look like. And that's why I don't find a relationship in a problem, because we only married pretty people, and the pretty people them come with enough problems down the life. Whoa. Get a fat girl. Jesus, so what time the 150? Alright. This video gone 60 minutes already. I have about 3 more points to go. The next point, you are lazy because you're overweight. I tell you about your mother. Me tell you about your mother. You do. How you going to? You just gonna look at me and say, yeah, I feel lazy. Cause you big. You're not doing nothing. That's why you put on so much weight. You just sit down and you're not put on weight. Guys, I've heard me hear them something here for myself. This is not hearsay. This is not hearsay. And people who know me knows that I'm like a mother, and so I'm always on the go. I'm always going, always doing. So when somebody gonna look upon me and tell me, say, I'm big and lazy, and that's why I'm not putting on so much weight, I want to tell them about their mother in Jesus' name. Cause them out of order. Another one is, why not gonna lose the weight? Why not gonna lose the extra weight? Like, do you know how hard I've tried? Do you know? Do you know that it's not as easy for some people to take it off like some people? You didn't say we're not all the same. Like, we're not all the same. And you know what my thing is? How is it, or why does other people's weight bother so much? Like, when I get it, why it bother people so much? Some people lose weight when they're stressed, and some people gain weight when they're stressed, because eating habits, everybody's eating habit changes for different reasons. So some people might be stress eaters, or some people, them hormones work differently in stress. You don't know. So don't pretend people say, we're not just gonna lose the weight. No, don't do that. Oh my God. I think as a society we've lost love for each other. Because if we love each other, we'd be a little bit more cautious in how we say things to people, or be a little bit more cautious in what we say to people. And the last one, when they make you feel less valuable because of your weight. They make you feel less than because of your weight. And like, everything them say, fear fat girl. Fear fat girl. Hey, she XYZ no fear fat girl. Hey, you did see weight name there? Not tell her like fear fat girl, she angle that. Fear fat girl, fear fat girl. Everything is fear fat girl, fear fat girl, fear fat girl. No, can it just be fear human being or fear woman, fear girl? Why the adjective fear fat girl? Being fat is not a handicap. It is not a handicap. Ooh, we're fully functioning members of society with our weight. Okay? And so to conclude, or to wrap this all up and tie this all up, this is not even really a rant. This is just an observation of things that have been happening around me and with me. And so I decided I was going to share that. So remember, our words have powerful impact. So let us strive to create a more positive and inclusive environment by promoting body positivity and supporting each other, basically. Or everybody's journey is unique. So let's support each other in love and not disrespect, and not in condescending tones and words. But let's just, support each other. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and share. Tell me what you feel about all that I said earlier. And tell me your experiences. If you're a fat girl or a fat boy, if you've experienced fat shaming, talk to me in the comments. Make us start a conversation in the comments. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Me, you are you. Wow, good.